What is up, my BBossBaddies and my bad mom fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So today, fellas, we are going to be talking about signs that she's hiding secrets. Now, I really want to just get straight into saying, let's say it like that, is that if you guys want more of like the basics, let's say signs that you guys are, dealing with a girl that's not loyal to be, and that would be like her flipping her phone when you guys are around, keeping her phone down. If you guys want those basic examples, let me know, but I probably won't do it unless you guys let me know, just because I have plenty of videos out on them, and then this is going to be more of the secrets. So it's not to be too extreme, fellas, but it's to say that there is certain things that girls have to cover up, keep away from you guys, and have lies, or maybe other things that I'll get into, but will cause you guys to kind of be like, wait, well, are you really being truthful? And then sometimes you guys will believe it without even questioning. So hopefully today I could really help you guys out, give you guys some of the signs, and if not, hopefully you guys just take it, and then maybe it could compare to the woman that you are dealing with, and you can get something else, figure out that, hey, she has been keeping secrets away from you. All right, so I do have 2 other channels, links down below. And fellas, yes, please, if you haven't given this video a big thumbs up, please go ahead and do so. And so the first huge sign that she is hiding secrets from you, like I said, it's things that is more personalized, like personal, where it's like it's causing more cover-ups. And the first sign that I have is doesn't matter, or don't worry about it will always be her answer. Now, I kind of don't talk so much about the answers that women will give you guys. It's more of the reaction, right? Whether they're getting so angry, cutting you off, ignoring, no contact, or in other cases, maybe they're just emotional in that moment, right? They could be maybe now blaming things on you. However, there are so many different reasons. There's other things that is actions that women do, but when it comes down to the things that women will say, there is way more that they're actually telling you than their actions. And this is the part where women, and you guys, if you haven't watched my videos, you're going to learn today that their actions is not going to back up what they say. What they say doesn't back up their actions. So the best way for you fellas, if you want to understand, you want to know these signs, this is the part where it's like, if it's not this point, if it's not the next point, or anything else I say in this video, you guys could take what I said, a few things, and then based on that woman, especially because every single woman is different, you guys can then figure out what is going to apply to her, and then that might help you guys get other things out of her, right? It might help you lead and connect the dots where a lot of women do with you guys as well, especially the girls, women that care about a man and take the time to. Okay, so back to this point of her giving you that simple answer. Fellas, it's because she doesn't want you to know, and it's simply just her trying to tell you, in other words, if you guys haven't gotten it, is mind your own business. Don't worry about me. And then back to this first part. The second part, like I said, is the don't worry about me, right? She hit you with that don't worry about me. And you guys, we're getting into details today. We have to. But this first part, though, doesn't matter. This you'll hear, different scenarios. Maybe she's not feeling fine. She might not be hiding something, but she's not feeling fine. But the thing about don't worry, it's really a woman just trying to express, well, hey, not right now. So even if it's right now, with her emotions, it's her just telling you, and this is even if she's not in tune with it or understanding. This is her just telling you, like, I don't know how to tell you, or I'm not going to tell you, or I can't right now. So basically, in all reality, to wrap up with this point, I really want to get into more details, but I feel like if you guys want to know more, just ask me questions. I just want to say, like, with this point, if you constantly have a woman say these things, it might not just be the whole little things that I've said, but if you hear it constantly, there's a reason why behind it. And that reason is not going to ever be positive, because she has to protect herself. And so we can move on, but keep protection in mind, because if a woman doesn't feel like she's protecting herself, whether she feels threatened, whether she feels like you're bothering her, where she might be the one that's completely at fault, right? She actually needs your support. A lot of times women don't understand what they're really feeling. They don't even know sometimes what they want. And so the sad part about that is like, hey, she'll talk to a guy, be so upset, blame it on him. Not to say not every woman doesn't know what they're doing. For sure, there's plenty of women. Most women, they actually do. But they'll get so upset or say, oh, it's his fault. in all reality, it's really her. She's not in tune with her emotions, or she has so much damage, so much healing that she has to get done. So absolutely, fellas, to wrap up, lastly, is that you guys can take it however you like with this point, because she might be hiding secrets that could be so many different reasons in this point, but it's just the negative part of why is she hiding it? Why is she not telling you it, right? So if it's baggage, it could be just baggage, right? It could be just things that really are traumatizing and maybe bring PTSD into her life, some type of thing like that. But just take it like this. Although it's not the right thing that she's doing, you get to find out why she did it. You get to figure out next. Just don't be a fool to it and try to get the, okay, well, you want to say you don't worry about it. You want to say it doesn't matter. Okay, well, it's either I'm going to get to the bottom of it from you getting it out, right? And then there's other things you can do. Or it's like, okay, well, you got to let a woman be, because now she might really be hiding things because she has to hide those things and you don't want to get involved in those things. Okay. Save yourself the headaches if it's that case. Next thing on my list, fellas, and certain points, just keep in mind, are going to be way more things to say than the other points. So if you guys just feel like, oh, you want me to touch on, or I didn't touch enough on that point, just let me know, and I always elaborate. I have plenty of videos on normally the same things that we kind of talk about, so let your girl know. Next point is goes back on what she says. Fellas, this means simply anytime that she was about to tell you, oh, well, this actually happened this way, and then you're about to catch her, she's gonna have to go back. Anytime where it's, okay, well, maybe guys, this is the simple part, even though we're talking more of like the secrets where you have to get to the bottom of somebody when you're involved with them, not like the first date type of thing. But let's just say this, when you are dealing with a woman and let's say you're about to catch her in a lie, this could happen in the beginning stage. Most definitely, this could happen later on, of course. So when this happens, this is another time where she could go back on what she said to you, but also this is just a time where a lot of women will try to play stupid. So they all kind of like the whole, huh? What'd you say? Oh, that's what you meant? No. Or sometimes with some certain guys, right, you guys might be more of like, oh, I don't play those games. You guys might know way more game than the other guy, right? You guys might be also the guy that is not what she's been dealing with. And so she might have told this lie this time, right? She might be keeping a secret. She might be hiding that thing from you, and you found that way to get to the bottom of it. Now, that might just be because of your charisma, your personality. That might just be because of, you know, somehow you touched her. You did it that way. But once you've done that, fellas, you've gotten her to go back and say, this is that, or no, you couldn't have. You got to get that she wasn't prepared. And that's why women will go ahead, pretend like, hey, well, did you say that? Did I say that? Oh, you know, it's clueless act. This is another act that they'll act. This is another pretending that they'll do. This is another cluelessness that they're going to try to play for you guys. So, you know, don't play like the fool, because that's what she's thinking you're going to end up doing. So when she's going back, fellas, it's not about, oh, why are women doing this and you can't notice it? But women can do it in your face and you'll never notice it because you're too distracted by her beauty. Now, I don't want to get off topic, but there's plenty of other things out here that it's the same thing. You're too distracted when it's right in front of you. Her actions are right in front of you, back to women. So when you have women showing you things such as this example of, okay, well, I didn't mean that, or she's not being genuine with you no more, that will go ahead and show you a whole lot that you don't have to question yourself twice about. And that's where a lot of fellas are getting so caught up where, well, she wouldn't really say that. Or you know what? She did go back and that's actually what she meant. Fellas, be real with yourself. Sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. Be real with you. Be real with yourself. Sorry. Be real with yourself though, because if you're going to sit up here and make excuses for the woman, already most times you're going to hear the excuses. You're only sinking yourself in, fellas. So you're going to believe the lies. I want to say fairy tales because you guys make it a fairy tale, but it's not even down to the fairy tales you guys make up. It's really down to just believe what she's showing you and stop searching for answers other places. Because when she's showing you the answer by telling you, hey, I didn't mean to say that and all that, it's the answer enough. for you guys to take and run with it. I really want to go on with this point, but I know we do got to get into that last point. And fellas, we will elaborate, especially on those the last 2 points we already did. And let's get into the last point. All right, last point is you can't contact her after a certain time, hour. Normally this will be obviously late night, but now we got to think about, does she have a man? Does she have kids as well? Those things all play into a factor. Does she have a lot of friends? Does she like turning up, right? Does she live with her parents? I'm telling you guys, all those things matter. Those things play a big part in their lives, obviously, right? Because it's the real results of their lives, right? So let's say this. Let's say a woman does have a certain situation. She's living a certain way because of that situation. She has to, right? That's her circumstances. So for our fellas out here, you fellas, when we have, sorry, my paper's flipped. When we have you guys go ahead, have women tell you, don't contact her after a certain hour, a certain time. I put in brackets, it's because she doesn't care about anything else besides her. And it's just that simple with this point. The selfishness that I'm trying to get you guys to just be invested in, like when your gut is telling you something, choose your gut feeling. When you feel like she's saying something wrong, choose that wrong feeling that is telling you, not wrong feeling, that feeling that is telling you she's telling you something wrong. You have to believe in yourself. You guys are too much believing in the woman. When she's not telling you can see her after a certain hour, fellas, why else, right? Clearly, she's with somebody. Now, I said there's circumstances that change. Obviously, everything else changes. But what else is she doing that makes that circumstance not be valid no more? So everybody can do what they can with what they have. So with the amount of time you have in a day, you're going to work with what you have, right? If you are interested in somebody, you're going to make time for them. When you don't give a dang, you're going to say you don't got no time. So it's the same thing with women. Now, why are they not giving you guys those time of the day? That's what we're trying to break down. Sometimes some fellas also, and this is the part where I said, okay, her circumstances may matter to her, obviously, but it matters way more to you guys because you guys are really trying to get this woman. You guys are really not trying to believe what it is because, well, if you do, then it's going to be like, well, why would I want to actually be with her? Or should I? Or you shouldn't, right? So now back to women, when we have women giving you guys these circumstances or telling you, oh, I can't see you after a certain time, certain hour, fellas, you guys will stop at, okay, well, she has, and I don't want to say certain things because I don't want to seem like I'm trying to target any specific woman. Like, there's modern day things that women do, but I'm just trying to say that there's excuses that, you guys know, because I see it in the comments all the time, and I just don't want to get into that topic. I feel like because it will have to be explained. But just the certain things that women will tell you time after time or use as a backup, and it works, and it might seem like it's a legit reasons, fellas, it's not. So once this is where you guys should be the high value version of yourself. Once you guys not stop at her circumstances being that specific thing, then you guys will move forward. And then you guys will pursue her. But when you move forward and pursue her, you guys are doing it right now. And when you're doing it right, it's because now she's forced to make time. Now she can't play those BS games. But her circumstances stop a lot of simps out here. Her circumstances stop a lot of nice guys, honestly, out here. And those circumstances are stopping them nice guys, like I said, just because of the fear of not getting that woman. Just because if I do this, will I get her? So down to all the high value fellas out here, all the guys that have it in line of, okay, well, no, I'm not going to do it with that woman, or I shouldn't. That's how you're supposed to go. You got to look deeper within that woman because it's deeper than her beauty. It's not what you see outside to be complete. Even if it's near, even if she's had that type of growth, when she's treating you disrespectfully, hurting you, it speaks way much louder. If she's hiding things from you and can't be honest, right? It speaks much louder about her stuff, right? Why is she so comfortable to do that? And that's where you guys have to question things, and now don't let it to be where you let it slide. Oh, it's fine. Oh, she could do that. No, fellas. Let that be the end. The secrets are always going to be, kept to themselves, right? Certain things. And I say, if she's not trusting you, she doesn't believe that she should, it's always going to happen that way. But you guys don't play stupid. Catch those women in the lies that they're trying to tell you, or the secrets that they're hiding. All right, if they're bad, at least, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys see me in my next video. Bye, guys.